Alright, first off, I tried making this video the same day Lee posted it, but again, this app kept closing out, so I just gave up. But I'm not gonna give up on you guys. Um, so first off, I want to thank Lee for sharing. I'm not sure if he's an avid watcher or subscriber, but regardless, thank you for sharing. Everything that Lee has said in this comment was left on um, my last video, which I think I recorded like 6 days ago, is basically an update on online and live poker, and I think that's sort of like the title. But everything that he talks about and he mentions is are things that I've mentioned and talked about in previous videos or even made videos about. Now today, I uh, I came back, just I don't know why, I just decided to read his comment again, and I went into my search and I just typed poker just to see what pops up. Or no, not poker, but something else. But then this popped up. Now I've heard of this story or heard about this story um, a few times in the past, but I never really looked too much into it. But it popped up, and as I was watching it, um, it's just everything that I talked about is in this story. Some of you may have heard about this story. What I'm gonna do is go over to this person's channel, and we're gonna watch the video together. But and I'm gonna point out the things that I'm talking about, uh, the things that I've seen, the things that I've experienced, the things that I've showed you guys, the things I've showed you guys and told you guys to look out for. I didn't get too far into it, but I got to a point where it's like, oh no, I gotta play this for you guys and talk through it with you guys because, again, it's just everything that I'm talking about. So, this is the video. I got, I think, less than a minute in, but we're gonna watch it together. Let me just restart.
It's 2007, and a player called Pot Ripper drags in another pot during a tournament on Absolute Poker. Based in Costa Rica, the player is making perfect bluffs and unbelievable calls. Soon enough,
And this is what I'm talking about. These magical players that come in and just play just perfect. Like how, and it's usually the ones. That's why I say it's very important for you guys to mark these players, mark them, because what I've noticed by when I started marking, is it's the same ones over and over.
Pot Ripper has all the chips in play and a big payday, but his opponents are suspicious. They're about to unveil the biggest cheating scandal in online poker history.
Now, this is probably going to be one of the only things I disagree with because that is America's Scam Room. And after that, what comes next is um, Scam Online. Uh, I mean, I'm sorry. Bet Online and America's Card Room. Those are the biggest online scams to ever hit poker. I'm for sure of it. And the number one spot goes to America's Card Room. With Bet Online, I tell you the truth, basically tied.
Online forums begin filling with concerns and suspicions about Pot Ripper's play, and investigations are soon underway. It becomes clear that Pot Ripper and a Costa Rican accomplice have cheated by accessing all the...
And do you guys know where Bet Online and America's Card Room is located, or their main offices? Now, America's Card Room actually has multiple. Bet Online, they actually have multiple too. But their main spot, just take that into consideration.
All cards of opponents at the table. Hand histories showed that Pot Ripper had played perfectly and that his accomplice had a super user account running called User363. The accomplice had been viewing the hole cards of all players and relaying the information to Pot Ripper. Fast forward to January 2008, and players on Ultimate Bet start to get suspicious too. Numerous accounts have started popping up and crushing the high-stakes games, causing another investigation to begin. It is soon...
Now, it's not just high stakes. I don't want you to think it's just high stakes what this goes on. This goes on with low stakes as well. You might wonder why. You just got to open your mind and think, because every penny adds up. Every dollar adds up. And companies are in it to win it, not to lose it. So at every point, they're squeezing pennies.
Revealed that 6 players with a combined 18...
And if they wasn't, just think about it. 25-cent raise to an employee, 10-cent raise to an employee, and it takes years for many of those to get those types of raises. Every penny counts to these people. They don't care. This is why I don't have a job or a regular 9 to 5. I'm that person. I have to work for myself, or I have to hustle for myself, because breaking my neck for companies, which I've done before, some very top companies. I'll say Google, AT&T, DirecTV, Sony Pictures, movie division, plenty of jobs, and I'm still pretty young, so I'm not even 30 yet. But let's continue.
Green names have all been able to see opponents' hole cards. Initially, it is not known how long these players have been cheating or how much money they've stolen from other players. The investigations reveal that they have been smart enough to lose sometimes, which has helped them remain undetected for...
This is where I stop. Now, a video that I did sometime last month, I even talked about this, how they'll come in, they'll just win. It's usually the suspicious players. They'll lose a hand, and it's not even a huge hand, but then all of a sudden they go right back to winning, nonstop. That matches everything I'm talking about, matches up to this video. And this video has been proven to be factual. His video, but his facts from this video. Let's continue.
On time. All are found to have been fed hole card information from a super user account called Audit Monster 2, which could see every player's hole cards, just as user 363 had been able to at Absolute Poker. Both online poker rooms admit that cheating rings have been operating in their poker room, with Ultimate Bet issuing a statement in May 2008 to confirm the existence of the super user account. Shockingly, it's...
And again, this is not just individual people. This is employees. This is companies themselves engaging in the cheating. Now, you might not get an email from the CEO saying, hey, please cheat, please do. That's not how they operate. There's other ways of operating cheating and scamming without just flat out saying it, just like that.
Says that the cheats have been operating between March 2006 and December 2007. But even more shocking developments are yet to come. An independent investigation later finds that cheating has been going on since 2004. After being fined $1.5 million, the company was allowed to continue operating, but lost a large portion of its player pool. 2008 also saw Ultimate Bet's reputation take a further hit when its leading sponsored pro Phil Hellmuth was wrongly awarded a pot. The incident happened during a cash game and led to an immediate investigation.
Now this is what I'm talking about, how I did a video, I'm not sure if I posted it, but I know I probably mentioned it a few times, how these sponsored players always seem to win more on their sponsored sites. Now, the video that I did not post, I believe I mentioned this. What I wanted my people that view my videos to do, or anyone that comes across, I wanted them to do 4 things. Find a sponsored player, whichever sponsored player. Watch one of their vlogs of them playing on their sponsored site. Then find or watch a live stream of them playing on their sponsored site. And then what I wanted them to also do is watch 2 more videos. 2 more videos of them playing on a non-sponsored site of theirs, like a regular vlog, but then also a live stream of them playing on another site that they're not sponsored by, and see the difference in plays. It's amazingly different.
By Ultimate Bet, who said it was simply a software glitch. Despite representing Ultimate Bet for many years, audio recordings later showed Helmuth knew nothing about the superuser scandal. Many felt that superuser accounts could only be used to cheat with help from higher levels of management within the websites. In the case of Absolute Poker, that was apparently shown to be true. Scott Tom, one of the founders of the company, allegedly admitted to Absolute Poker that he was involved in the pot ripper scandal. In the case of Ultimate Bet, numerous player accounts were involved, and their true identities remain largely unknown. Ross Hamilton, who won the WSOP main event in 1994 and was involved in the inception of Ultimate Bet, worked as a company consultant in the early 2000s. Years after the scandal, he was identified as the ringleader after being secretly recorded discussing how he had stolen between $16 and $18 million. The admittance was kept on audio tapes, which were leaked in 2013, with Hamilton showing no guilt or remorse for his actions. Serious Poker Network, which hosted Ultimate Bet and Absolute Poker, later folded in the wake of Black Friday. Players were left with their funds in limbo and were owed a total of $50 million. After the Serious scandal and Full Tilt's closure after Black Friday, players' trust in online poker rooms had diminished and the poker boom began to lose momentum. Those involved in the Ultimate Bet and Absolute Poker scandals largely escaped justice.
We had a couple of questions for you, Mr. Hamilton. Are you in any way associated with the UltimateBet.net super user cheating scandal?
You see, that's hilarious. You see how his friends start to slowly back away? They want no part of that. It's okay that he stole the money. It's okay that it's his face, but they don't want no part of that. They don't want no part of being identified. Now, I'm not saying the people, his friends that's with him, are a part of it, of the scamming, but it's just funny. You know, you got the money, you got this, you got that, you got the people around you. All of a sudden, things start to crumble. These people fade away. That's a perfect example of it.
Would you like to take this opportunity to apologize to the online poker community?
If you enjoyed this video, please take a moment to like, share, and subscribe.
So I enjoyed it. I'm going to like, and I'm going to share, and I'm going to go ahead and subscribe. So thank you so much, Poker, for that. I know I've heard the story elsewhere, but this is, I'm using your video or parts of your video. So thank you. Everything that he said is facts. It's history. It's in the books. It's on the books. And this is just a great example of my channel, because everything that's been going on is things that I'm talking about and connecting the dots to. And if you ever decide to go back and look at any of my previous videos, just keep in mind of those topics, and you know, you'll see that I'm talking about the same things. I'm showing the same things that's going on. So if you watch it, thank you. If you watch part of it, thank you. If you click past it, oh well, thank you as well still. So you guys take care, and that's all.